Welcome to this March for 6 hours and 9 minutes and 23 seconds today. March for 6 hours, 9 minutes and 23 seconds today. Third March in a row, yours truly in steel toe boots. I'm gonna take those steel toe boots off. And we're of course going to stretch a bit. It's close to 3 p.m. So 6 hours, 9 minutes and 23 seconds. So yesterday marched more than 6 hours. Today marched more than 6 hours, and Tuesday is the third in a row, marched more than 6 hours. So do the math, 6 plus 6, 12 plus 6 is 18. So marched during COVID with all the videos, marched in steel toe boots more than all the generals of NATO combined in steel toe boots during COVID. Yours truly marched in steel toe boots more than all the generals of NATO combined during COVID. I've marched more than all the generals of NATO combined during COVID. And I've also put in more intellectual, physical, artistic, philosophical, geopolitical, and spiritual work than all the leaders of NATO member countries of the free world combined during COVID. Also put in more intellectual, philosophical, sophisticated, or cosmopolitan, philosophical, artistic, spiritual work and physical work than all the leaders of the free world combined during COVID. So not only march more than the generals of NATO combined in COVID, but put in more intellectual, cosmopolitan, artistic, spiritual, and physical work than all the leaders of the free world combined during COVID. What time it is now? It is exactly 3 p.m. It is exactly 3 p.m. in the afternoon. It's exactly 3 p.m. in the afternoon in hot kind of Montreal, baby. Hot kind of Montreal, baby. Hot kind of Montreal. I'm thirsty. Gonna hydrate. It's just water with some tea bags. And the tea kind of bursts, but it's just tea, so it's not no danger for the stomach. It's just tea leaves. Just little tea leaves, so hydrate. I'm gonna take out these steel toe boots and I'm gonna stretch a bit. And do a little bit of stretching in the sun, post marching, stretch in the sun. Take out my steel toe boots. And the socks, although it's a bit chillier than yesterday and Tuesday. Today is Thursday. It's a bit chillier than yesterday and Tuesday. Yesterday we broke records, and I think yesterday was Wednesday, today's Thursday. Then we broke records both days. But today is what is supposed to be during a season. Yeah, I feel it in the ground. It's a bit chillier. Feel it in the ground. It's a bit chillier. Doing a meditation and a stretch. in the sun. Post marching stretch. I just marched. I showed you more than 6 hours, and of course, half of it, 3 hours, is gonna be on the video. Since it allows me to record for 3 hours max, every session is maximum, real, raw, and edited, revolutionary. Calling all willing, loving to support the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom dream, the dream of the dragon empire and the dancing goddess kingdom, which are one kingdom. The dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom is my dream. I love you also, crow. I love you, crows. I love you, crows. So the crows are the only ones cheering for the dragon. I know you know my secrets. I know you know my secrets. I know you know my secrets. But today's not the day. On this beautiful day, sunny day, I'm grateful, thankful that my rent's paid in full, fully paid my rent, fully paid my electricity bill, and I've also paid my rent in full electricity bill, and I got myself another 6 noodle bags. Oh, that reminds me, because I retrieved food from the noodle bags, 39 cents. $0.39. $0.39. So it came out to $2.35. $2.35. $2.35. So I got 6 today, 6 yesterday, and 6 Tuesday. So I got 18. I got noodle bags reserves. And these 6 are gonna be for that November reserve. November is coming next Tuesday. I am calling a call it hard for the corporations to reduce the prices of all Halloween candies, all Halloween goods ASAP. Reduce it in half SAP today. I've been calling for a few weeks now. Six noodle bags, 39 cents each. Got again yesterday I bought 6, and Tuesday, 2 days ago I bought 6, so I got 18 for reserves for November. Is gonna be my November food reserves. $70 grams each pack, 310 calories, 6 protein grams each pack. It's high on sodium, is high. It's 40% of what you daily need for sodium, so it's a lot of sodium in it. There's a lot of sodium content in it, sodium 40%. And I'm also gonna report that I also got food donations, so when I go back, But I got this from the neighborhood fridge, so I'm grateful, thankful for it. I'm gonna share half with my sister because if I make $1 million, I have to pay my debt ASAP. My debt, which also due to the Bank of Canada having increased the rate, they didn't take no time. My debt is also increased. I got to service by another point, so I'm paying the most interest I ever paid. There's millions of Canadians in mortgages are, so it's a tough situation. This fool, because everybody got 80 on Wall Street. Everybody got 80 on Wall Street. Everybody got 80 on Wall Street. So, see, this is 2 bags. There were several bags from the fridge, so I said I'm gonna take for me and my sister. I'm gonna be my reward after that March. Thank you, love you, kiss you farmers, because everybody got 80 on Wall Street. Thank you, love you, kiss you farmers, because everybody got 80 on Wall Street. Thank you, love you, kiss you farmers, because everybody got to eat. Even Wall Street. So I got 3 bags of food, so say bless you. This food is holy, sacred, and divine. And I'm gonna bag it. I already cleaned it. I already cleaned the items with my disinfectant. I spray it on my hands and I rub the hand sanitizer, which kills bacteria, germs, and microbes. It kills bacteria, germs, and microbes. It kills bacteria, germs, and microbes. So I rubbed it, disinfected the food. But I will take a picture and I'm gonna put a picture down on the food. Put it on social media and thank the farmers, butchers, truckers, and all involved in the production and distribution of food. Please no food waste, please no food waste, please no food waste. Prices of food increasing, shrinkflation. Thank you for the donations of this food. I'm going to share with my sister, whom I share. If I make $1 million, I'm going to give my sister half. Thank you for the donation of this food. I'm going to share with my sister. If I make $1 million, I'm going to give half. Thank you for the donation of this holy, sacred, and divine food. Thank you to farmers. Thank you farmers, and truckers, and all involved in the production and distribution of food. Food is holy, sacred, and divine. Everybody got 80 on Wall Street, and I'm going to share, give half to my sister. Whom if I make $1 million, I'm going to give her half. Here's to Legion, Hunter, Dragan, Androgynous, Past, Sacred Founder, the Dancing Goddess, and the Dragon Kingdom. So calling for the implementation of my Trinity of theories, the debt refusion theory, taking all private and public debt, my private debt, 10,000 yours and all of us, and creating the UE, the Universal Exchange Unit, by universal application of my debt refusion theory. As I'm here in Hakala, Montreal, I'm going to do a little stretch. Whoa, calling for the implementation of my Trinity of theories. Gonna maybe take a bath today or during the weekend. Well, I wait till the weekend because I wish I could afford a massage therapy session, but I'm looking for friends with benefits. I'm looking for friends with benefits. I'm looking for friends with benefits. I can give massages, kisses, hugs. I can cook. I can clean. I can work out. I can train. I can exercise. I can rap. I can poetics. I can dance like nobody else can dance. That I can guarantee that my dancing is the best. Yeah, my dancing is the best. I got some brain, I got some muscle. I got some brain, I got some muscle. I got some brains and some muscle. I'm not perfect at some things. I am mediocre at some things. I am so-so. At some things I am average. Being average, so mediocre at some things. I am also super great and excellent at other things. I'm gonna stretch my legs a bit. Oh yeah. So my toast to the sun.
Oh, they're faster than me.
Beautiful youth, beautiful young people, beautiful young people playing with the squirrels. Teenagers don't know if they're dating or not. They're of the dating age. Two young, beautiful teenagers playing with the squirrels. The moment of the day, the moment of the day. Hearing joyful, having screaming with joy and having joy and playing with a squirrel. It's made my day. And I can wrap it up on. As I carpe diem it every day, as I carpe diem it every day, as I carpe diem it every day, and my message is of course with consent. My message is of course with consent. My message is of course with consent. Hug like you never hugged before today, and if you don't got nobody to hug, you're an ally, an army, pledge your allegiance, legions. Imagine that. I give you a big dragon. Big dragon rainbow hug. A big dragon rainbow hug. It's hugs I got, kisses got. By the trillions got kisses, hugs, some brain and some muscle, some philosophy. And I am grateful, thankful for the day. Today is October 27th, month of Scorpio beginning. It's a month of transformation and change, and I don't want to go back to anything pre-COVID. And I hope all corporations, governments of North America and beyond, the Western world, NATO member countries, and institutions support my dream, which is the dancing goddess and the Dragon Kingdom, the dancing goddess. In the Dragon Kingdom, the dancing goddess. The Dragon Kingdom is my dream to, of course, create the two complementary covenant of cooperative institutions of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, aka the Dragon Army, to be for security and service based on my philosophy, such as the philosophy that this body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. And how do we invest in the body? By working out, training, and exercising, which I am calling and have been calling and will call for mass financing to my brothers and sisters to work out, to train, and to exercise, since working out, training, and exercising has been, is, and will continue to be my medicine and therapy of choice, and I believe it is for many. And of course, this body is a holy, sacred, and divine temple for pleasure and purpose, and as I am fundamentally calling on all willingly living to support my move towards a post-COVID economic, philosophical, financial, political, intellectual, spiritual, commercial system for pleasure and purpose. I'm gonna play with my toes a little bit. I can give foot massages as well to my allies and armies. Ah, I deserve it after these 3 days in a row. It's a big march, and all the work that I put in during COVID. I'm looking for volunteers, supporters, allies, to support the dream of the dancing goddess and the Dragon Kingdom. Support my dream, the dancing goddess and the Dragon Kingdom, of which I am the androgynous pansexual founder of thereof, as an independent artist, athlete, and activist, AAA plus other dimensions, universal spiritual teaching student, because don't know it all in my spirituality. I praise the and meditate and have questions. I try to be in all things non-dogmatic, all things non-sectarian. Try to be non-sectarian, non-dogmatic in all things. Try to be non-sectarian and non-dogmatic in all things. I try to be non-sectarian and non-dogmatic. On principles and projects and proposals. I've been depressed and suicidal. I'm no longer depressed and suicidal. I've conquered depression. I've conquered depression. Have conquered depression. I firmly believe in my Trinity of theories: CIT, citizen integration theory, debt row fusion theory, and democratic fusion. The DRT, debt row fusion theory first, because in order to implement the other ones, the DRT has to come first. So, as I'm calling on a 7-year program plan to implement my Trinity of theories of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom, I am calling, of course, from November 7. They're out for 7 years, a program project for 7 years, November 7. News I'm calling for a program project for 7 years. Program project thereof. The implementation of the DRT debt refusion theory, taking all private and public debt. My private debt is $10,000, and now I pay the most interest due to the Central Bank of Canada having raised the interest rates the highest. Again, highest. Last time it was 1 full basis point, which is 1%. I just noticed that the price of gas again increased by 10 cents, like 11 cents. What's 183 was 171. 183 now 0.9. 11 cents since yesterday. That's a lot. 11 cents since yesterday. Yesterday it was 171.8. 12 cents? Why 12 cents, right? If it's 183.9 today, 183.9 today, 183.9. So that means that the gas, if it was 171.8 by 2.1 by 12.1 cents, right? Wow, in just one day. So it could will it bounce back tomorrow? Will it go even more? Friday? Will next week go even more? Will it be a stock market crash today? Buy sell trade? It could be, as I'm speaking, it's 3:21 p.m. in the afternoon, so it could be that a stock market crash. That is could be. It's 3:21, so they got about 66 minutes. Close at 4:30 Wall Street. Please, Wall Street, buy, sell, trade stocks, financiers, Blackhawk, Mr. Fingler of BlackRock, which is with the most ohms assets under management. A.U.M point stands for assets under management in the jargon, in the parlance, in the terminology of the universe of finance. AUM, OM, stands for assets under management, of which BlackRock has the most in the world, or at least North America. I gotta check if it's the world. From what I know, it's the private institution with the most assets under management, but could be that others have more trillions of dollars. It's more than $7 trillions. So, well, financiers, stockbrokers, buy, sell commodities, futures, options, that monkey business happening now. Stock Exchange of Montreal, that way. TSX, Toronto Stock Exchange, that way in the south. A few hundred miles. Fog Island, Montreal, New York, buy, sell, trade stocks, penny stocks, futures, options, stocks, puts, options, sells, buy, commodities, pork bellies, copper, zinc, aluminum, gold. If you make $1 million profit on the stock market today, or if you have made $1 million on the stock market profit yesterday, or if you will make $1 million on the stock market tomorrow, please give 10% of that 1 million, which is the equivalent of 10% of 1 million is the equivalent of 100,000. So 10% of a million is 100,000. So 100,000 you can divide it by 4, and it gives you 25,000. 25,000 to give first and foremost for food security, because everybody got to eat, even Wall Street. So you can give 25,000 for food security, 25,000 for women's sports leagues, 25,000 for LGBTQ youth services, and 25,000 for environmental causes. So 4 causes, that 10% of a million, which is 100,000, you can give. 10% is the equivalent of 100,000. 10% of a million is 100,000 divided by 4. 25,000 food security, because everybody got to eat, even Wall Street. Myself, I'm living the worst economic, financial, commercial crisis of my adult life, but I got kisses. Trillions of kisses. I got trillions of kisses. I got trillions of kisses. Some brains and some muscle with that. Some push-ups, some hawks, some squats, some marching steps, some brain and some muscle, lots of poetry, some songs as an independent artist, independent activist, independent athlete, AAA plus other dimensions, geopolitical analyst and theorist, great geopolitical analyst and theorist. Although I admit that at some things I'm mediocre, I admit that some things I'm average, I admit that some things I'm so-so. While admitting that I'm so average, so mediocre at some things, I am also great, super, and excellent at some other things, such as philosophy, geopolitical analysis. Matter of fact, much of my geopolitical analysis has proven to be correct in many ways. As what I'm referring to is, of course, back in October 2019, when yours truly alarmed. I've sounded the alarm back then. I've said, humanity, we're again on a path towards another international conflagration. And so made, created, and produced and designed the General War Integrated Body Training System, my Dragan Army workout, of which I've officially performed and done 300 sessions, which is an efficient, effective, and efficient workout training program which requires no equipment, and which is made to go hand in hand with such a scenario, a World War III scenario. A World War III scenario. Because back in 2019, alarmed by what had transpired in the world, namely the US-China trade war. The US-China trade war was a major geopolitical event which Australia had taken into consideration back then in 2019 in October, and other geopolitical factors of a geopolitical nature, such as the arrest by the RCMP in order to honor an extradition treaty with the USA of Meng Wanzhou, aka Cathy Meng, Meng Wanzhou, aka Cathy Meng, Meng Wanzhou, aka Cathy Meng, Meng Wanzhou, Wang Zhao, aka Cathy Meng. She was arrested on an extradition treaty with the United States. She's the chief financial officer and daughter of the founder of Huawei, who over the past decade had risen to take over many other telecommunications giants, not only in China but in Asia. It's founded in China in 89, I believe, 1989, Huawei. So that become the biggest telecommunication infrastructure in big player in the 5G networks, with controversial issues which it requires a whole cup of coffee and a discussion, that whole, because I'm being simplistic and I'm not touching upon the details of the security issues, which supposedly, from what we know, is there has been some security and espionage concerns, of espionage and security, due to the nature not being a total private company and public company. But my philosophy is public-private partnerships in all things. I admit myself, I watch, although I put some discipline and rules and regulations. I watch a little bit of adult movies, watch a little bit of porn, PORN, What is, I'm androgynous, pansexual, have been in the open about being LGBTQ for many years. So, and I am a sexual being. Sexuality for me, the body is a temple for pleasure and purpose, and sexuality is holy. Sex is holy, sacred, and divine, and I really have nothing really to hide. My philosophies are, a lot of them are, I've put in the past years, especially during COVID. My workout training program has been open source. My workout training program has been open source, and I am calling for the support of my dream, the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom, and the implementation of my Trinity theories. And if I can If I march, east, west, north, south from Hawk Island throughout North America, my American brothers and sisters, yours truly, this Rainbow Dragon, Adrian Hanna Dragon, born Adrian H. Dragon, who died during COVID. I was born in the USA twice in past lives, as a matter of fact. Dawei, 718 miles Dawei, 156 years ago, served in the US Army. So I'm also speaking my brothers and sisters from the USA as an American, somebody who was born in the USA twice in past lives. So I'm speaking also, in many ways, as a USarian, as an American from the USA. Because I was born in USA post 1776 when the United States declared independence after July 4th, 1776. I was born in the USA twice. I was born here in a past life as well. So I'm here. This has been my home, Hawk Island, Montreal, North America for many, many, many years. Don't remember my childhood. Don't remember my adolescence much. My adult life don't remember much. Paradoxically, remember more past lives. Remember more past lives. Remember more past lives. Past lives and incarnations. I was born here. I was born in the USA. A man, a woman, different times. Believe in reincarnation. A lot of spiritual traditions have this belief in reincarnation, right? It's a more mystic, occult, esoteric belief, but many do. Myself as a universal spiritual teaching student. I say spiritual teaching student because I'm a universal spiritual teaching student, meaning that I'm learning every day the mysteries of this creation, and this is divine. The blue sky, look at the sun rays. Now the sun covers coast to coast. That is my Pope. The sun is my Pope, my King, my Pope, the sun. Also Mother Nature, all this roundabout, is a great temple with a beautiful blue sky. Hopefully somebody's gonna make love today, because otherwise what the fuck are we fighting to save for if somebody's not fucking making fucking love today? With consent. What are we fighting to save for? ICBM rockets ready to nuclear wars. And let's be honest, since 1947 to 1989, 42 years, and more than 42 years of the Cold War, and from 1947 to 1989, more than 42 years of the Cold War, there were so many thousands of nuclear warheads built during that period, right? More than 42 years of the Cold War. 1947, 1989. East versus West. Communism, capitalism, East versus West. Communism. Soviet Empire, right? With proxy wars all over the world. Proxy wars all over the world. Proxy wars all over the world. So back in October 2019, yours truly, independent psychological analyst and theorist, independent geopolitical analyst and theorist, independent sexual analyst and theorist, independent psychosexual analyst and theorist, independent artist, independent athlete, independent activist. AAA plus other dimensions, Adrian Hanna Dragon, creator, made, and design. The squirrels are so funny. There's lots of squirrels here. One, a black one that's whitish, and one that's grayish, one that's kind of golden. So back in October 2019, as an independent geopolitical analyst and theorist, made, created, and produced and designed the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, designed made to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario. You read that right. You read that right. So back in October 2019, created, made, and designed the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. Designed made to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, which in the New Year Providential Paradox way resembles COVID-19 health and financial crisis. So when I have analyzed it as a geopolitical analyst and theorist, what's happening? So.
Don't worry, she's friendly.
Yeah, I'm allergic to certain dogs though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Don't touch her then.
yeah. If you don't mind,
Yeah.
I might start sneezing and stuff. You know, you mind?
Come on, come in, come in, Lady. Come in. Come in, Lady.
No, I'm allergic. Sorry.
Come in. All dogs or just
Certain breeds I don't do well.
is it the longer fur, the short fur? You don't know?
I haven't seen any specialist.
Okay.
It's just my reaction. Thanks for understanding.
No, absolutely.
Some breeds I'm okay to pet them, kiss them. So my God, I start sneezing. You know. What about you? How's your day going? Because you asked me.
Yeah, I mean, every day is good for me, man. When you've lived through the shit that I've lived through, man, like, I can't complain. I don't complain. I don't worry about anything. I don't stress about anything. Speaking, I had cancer 5 years ago. That's why.
How'd you figure? How'd you take care of it?
Surgery and heavy chemotherapy. 2017, I was given 3 months to live.
Fuck yeah, man.
So, you know?
Good for you, bro.
So every day is a good day for me. Any day I'm not sitting in the hospital getting chemotherapy, I can't complain, you know?
Interesting. Wow. You're a survivor.
Yeah, man.
You beat cancer, man. Good for you.
In next May, it'll be 5 years remission.
How does that go? I have no idea.
So after 5 years, I only get checked once a year. For the first 4 years, every 3 months. For the fourth year, 6 months, and then after the fifth year, it'll be once a year. And,
Good for you.
Once you're a cancer patient, you're a cancer patient for life. You know, you always got to get checked. There's always a chance it's gonna come back. You know.
For real.
Yeah.
But you said you got operated, so they don't get removal, or it's
So
how does
I
it
had
go?
cancer all over my body. They removed the main tumor,
Mm-hmm.
and then the rest, the chemotherapy took care of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The chemo, eh? Good for you, man. So what do you do for fun?
For fun, I work out, I travel, I cook. Yeah, man.
Travel where?
So I just came. I've only been in Canada now for about a year, for about a month and a half. I just came back from Poland.
Poland.
I'm Polish.
That's that way?
I'm not sure actually. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta cross the Atlantic, right?
yeah,
Poland, Warsaw.
yeah.
How's it going there?
It's I mean, it's unstable because of what's going on in Ukraine. right now.
Unbelievable, yeah,
There's
unbelievable.
4 million. There's around 4 million refugees in Poland right now.
4 million Ukrainians.
Yeah. Yeah.
Poland.
The only reason I came back is because of the situation. Because I moved there permanently. That was my plan.
Oh yeah.
I'm born and raised here, so, but I have dual citizenship. I'm Polish. So.
Okay, interesting.
I see on your arm it says Transylvania,
Yeah.
Romanian.
No, I don't know. I don't know my origins. I don't know. I don't remember my youth. Nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Right here, this island.
Yeah.
Free person, androgynous, pansexual, LGBTQ, rainbow dragon.
There you go. Good stuff, man.
Polish, eh?
Yeah.
Poland, 4 million. Wow.
Yeah.
So they're in NATO.
Who is Poland? Yeah.
Poland. So
Yeah.
they're.
But everybody's protesting. Even in Poland, they want to get the hell out of NATO. Every country is unhappy with what's going on.
Unhappy, yeah. We got ICBM nuclear warheads, man. It's no joke.
Yeah.
42 years of Cold War, Warsaw Pact.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know history a little bit.
Absolutely, man. I mean, my parents came here in '81 to escape communism.
Yeah, communism, yeah.
Yeah.
Soviet Union. And I don't know, I'm North American.
Yeah.
Europe is
Are you more francophone than English? Or?
Europe is that way. And this is Hawk Island.
East, yeah. So yeah, east.
And there's two borders. The Atlantic is that way, and the Pacific is that way. By the way, I was recording before,
Yeah.
so this is gonna be posted because I post online. So
You have a YouTube channel?
you didn't see your face or anything like that, but
You have a YouTube channel?
you're here. Yeah,
Oh yeah? What is it?
it's Adrian H. Dragan.
Adrian H. Dragan?
Yeah,
Oh yeah?
Adrian H. Dragan. Let's do philosophy, march, and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
No viewers.
Ah, stick with it, man. Stick with it, and eventually, you know.
But I owe nobody nothing.
What's that?
I owe nobody nothing.
There you go. There you go, man.
Zero. I owe Justin Trudeau nothing. I owe nobody nothing. Zero. That's my Pope.
That's what it should be.
That's my Pope, the Son.
There you go.
Fight my own battles. If offend anybody, we can put on gloves. We can Rambo Tango anywhere, anytime, any place.
There you go.
If I offend somebody, we can philosophize battle. We can freestyle rap battle. We can. I owe nobody nothing, man.
Good, man.
I'm
That's
free.
what it should be.
I'm FREE. 2 meters away, vaccinated. Blah blah blah. That's
What'd
my.
you say about the vaccine?
That's my Pope.
No vaccine?
Said vaccinated, triple vaxxed.
You triple vax? I got
That's
me
it.
zero vax.
I got hygiene. Public hygiene, wash my hands is important.
Yeah.
That's it.
I beat cancer with slim chances. I'm not worried about a virus that they say you've got over 99% chance to beat it, you know?
Good for you.
Anyways, my name's Carl. It was super nice meeting you, Adrian. And we'll see each other again. I'm always walking around.
My main message is make love tonight. If you get somebody, make love.
I wish you good luck with your videos, man.
Make love tonight. If you find somebody, make love, man.
If only it was that simple.
Before the nuclear war starts, if I would be a general, if I would say to my troops every day, don't forget to make love tonight.
It's good advice, man. Have a nice evening, man.
What are we fighting for otherwise, if not love, no?
Exactly.
Nice individual. May he make love tonight. May he make love tonight. May he make love tonight. So here we are in front of. I'm allergic to some dogs. I start sneezing. The dogs bark, start sneezing. Certain types of breeds. So it was kind enough to remove the dog. Remove the dog. The dog was sniffing. I thought it was gonna take a bite. My food surprise. Nice fella from Polish. That's what he said. He wanted to go live back there. I don't know. This people have. Person mentioned that he's what do you call it? Born. Well. Lives good for him, man. He survived, struggle, survival. I like that. Survivors, people who fought, you know. Make love tonight, man. Just told him he was gonna be on the video, raw video. We met yesterday, spoke a few. Told him the same message, make love tonight. I don't know. There's so much to his life, his experiences. World peace, man. World peace, world peace. Make Make love tonight. Good for you. Make love tonight is my main message with concern, man. What are we fighting to save civilization for? Somebody's not making love tonight, eh? So back in October 2019, had created, made, and designed the General War Integrated Body trading system made, designed, and produced to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario, which in a nearly paradoxical providential way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crises. I created and made and produced it to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario, made, created, and produced, designed to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario. Based on my analysis, I came to the conclusion that we humanity are on a path towards an international conflagration, and so created, made, and designed the General Integrated Total Body Training System, made, designed, and created to go. We created, designed to go with a World War III scenario, which in a nearly providential paradoxical way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis, and so back in October 2019, made, created, and designed the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragan Army workout. Made, created, and produced to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, which in an eerie providential paradoxical way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crises. Made and created, produced to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario, which in a nearly paradoxical providential way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis. And since it resembles it, that's what I began advocating for. So back in October 2019, had made, created, and produced the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragan workout program. After my analysis, I had concluded that we humanity are on a path towards an international conflagration. And so made, created, and produced and designed the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, designed to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario. So I taken into consideration back in October 2019, hey black squirrel, you so beautiful, black squirrel, you so beautiful, black squirrel, you so beautiful, black squirrel, see? Made and designed. So back in October 2019, tried and taken into consideration the geopolitical events, which had transpired to that point in time. Namely, the US-China trade wars began by the Trump administration, the arrest of Meng Wanzhou, aka Kathy Meng, and other geopolitical events such as the arrest of Meng Wanzhou by the RCMP of Canada in order to honor its extradition treaty with the USA. And Kathy Meng, aka Meng Wanzhou, is the chief financial officer of Huawei. So she was detained, arrested by the RCMP and detained and arrested by the RCMP in order to honor an extradition treaty. And so her detention, her arrest, was to honor that extradition treaty. And consequently, two Michaels were detained in China, Michael Spavor and Michael Kovic. So these geopolitical events of a major nature, so the deterioration of Sino-Canadian, Sino-North American, Sino-Western relations. When I say Sino, I'm referring to China as a civilization. And of course, that's what I have began advocating for. The implementation of my theories due to the geopolitical scenario, which was a World War III scenario, and is going to end in mid-November. And of course, we have concluded that we're on a path towards an international conflagration in a World War III. As a geopolitical analyst, since I am also a great, super excellent geopolitical analyst, while I'm mediocre, average, so-so, and other things, I am great at geopolitical analysis. So that was my scenario, which have concluded back then in October 2019. So, and it had proven. I sounded the alarm back then. I said, humanity, we're again on the path towards another international conflagration. So created, made, and designed a scenario to go hand in hand with such an event, the World War III scenario. So that is what had transpired. That is what had happened. General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragan Army workout, have made it, designed it, and created to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario. And that's what during COVID have been and will continue to advocate for the mass financing thereof. People to work out, train, exercise. People to work out, train, exercise. People to work out, train, exercise. People to work out, train, exercise are recommended. Hygiene in public. Implementation of my Trinity of theory, CIT, citizen integration theory, debt refusion theory, DRT, which taking all private and public debt, refusing to create a global central bank and international financial system, and in order by debt refusion to taking all private and public debt, my debt, private debt, to your debt, to XYZ, refusing it, putting it, whatever the number is, of all the debt of North America, Canadian dollars, convert them into US dollars, Mexican pesos into US dollars, European Union, Israeli new shekels, Israeli new shekels, Israeli new shekels, and create a new transnational global currency, the UE, the UE, the UE, followed by biometrics, the hand, the voice, and the eye, unique biometric identifiers. So that's what I have been and will advocate for, the implementation of my theories, since much of my geopolitical analysis and theory back in from October 2019 has proven to be correct on many levels, has proven to be correct on many levels, has proven to be correct on many levels. That's what have been and will continue to advocate for, the implementation of my Trinity theory. So back in October 2019, I had already sounded the alarm back then that we, humanity, are on a path towards an international conflagration. And so made, created, and produced the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragan Army workout, to go hand in hand with the aforementioned scenario. And that's what I'm advocating for, the debt refusion theory, DRT, to be implemented. So taking all private and public debt, my private debt is $10,000. If I'm $10,000 in debt to the RBC, your 10,000, your whatever number is your debt. Taking all private and public debt, refusing it, creating the global central bank in order to create a transnational institution, a global central bank, a new international financial economic system. Issue the UE, the Universal Exchange Unit. UE stands for U dot, U dot, Universal Exchange Unit, preferably by biometrics. The item voice and the unique biometric identifiers. A public-private partnership. All corporations, multinationals, institutions, organizations, calling all willing living citizens, a public-private partnership to implement the DRT, debt refusion theory. Debt refusion theory is called DRT. And then the CIT is by the debt refusion theory, we're taking all private and public debt, converted to US dollar, whatever the number is in US dollars. Whatever that number is in US dollars, it's going to be in the trillions, it's going to be in the trillions. Whatever the number is going to be in the trillions, creating a new global central bank, a universal unit of exchange, to issue a universal unit of exchange, the UE, read by biometrics. I'm calling on my astrological brother Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk to support it, all governments and all private and public institutions for the debt refusion theory, DRT, the debt refusion theory, to issue this universal exchange unit. And of course, this universal exchange unit be by biometrics, the hand, the voice, and the eye being unique biometric identifiers, and of course to have the hand scanned, the eye scanned, and the voice. Public-private partnership from North America and beyond. My brothers and sisters in Europe, brothers and sisters in Africa, brothers and sisters in Central America, brothers and sisters in South America, brothers and sisters in XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. So that's my advocacy. Based on my scenario, it has proven, geopolitical analysis has proven Mayway is correct now with this individual citizens who said he had plans. He wanted to, from Polish origin, and wanted to go back to Poland and live there. Great, good for him. He survived. Good for him. He survived. I wanted to offer a hug and XYZ, but he said he's now vaccinated, so I was a bit health-wise had some concerns. If it's okay, people have made their choice, but I have a little bit of XYZ concerns. I mean, I'm not vaccinated, hygiene or whatever, but and I don't know the individual, so hygiene is important and XYZ hygiene. So, but that's, I guess, maybe he's exempt. Maybe I don't know. I didn't ask. He's exempt. He's now vaccinated. I'm triple vaccinated. Vaccinations. Hygiene in public is important for me. The dog came close, and the dog came. I'm allergic to certain types of dogs. I'm allergic to certain types of dogs. I'm allergic to certain types of dogs. So that's it. We're very friendly. Wish him well. Wish him to make love tonight. Whatever XYZ. The implementation of my Trinity of theories: CIT, citizen integration theory, debt fusion theory, and democratic fusion theory. CIT, citizen integration theory, debt fusion theory, and democratic fusion theory. That Trinity of theories to be implemented via the fourth dimension, and that fourth dimension is LOV. Fourth dimension has to come. Love is also action. So taking the DRT first, debt fusion theory, taking all private and public debt, refusing it. So my debt, if I'm X1 and you're X2, and there's hundreds of thousands of X's, right? Hundreds of thousands, millions of X's across the world. North America, whatever the number is in US dollars, refusing the debt. Creating the UE, and create the two complementary covenant and cooperative institutions of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, aka the Dragan Army, with the International Integrated Dance League, the Dancing Goddess Army, two complementary covenant and cooperative institutions, and then we can have citizen integration theory and democratic fusion theory by those two institutions newly created for North America and beyond to attain harmony between civilization and nature, secure food, housing, and transport. Go Habs go, go Habs go, blah 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 blah. The Dragan Army with the Dancing Goddess Army support Adrian Hunter, Dragons, yours truly, androgynous man, sexual founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom, which is my dream. My call to all from Canada, coast to coast, North America, from Montreal, from Hawk Island, from east, west, north, south, to health.